going on, guys? So today we're talking about another episode of Tag Duels Live. That's right, Tag Duels Live. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're gonna probably hopefully be playing with the big Saturn here. So I'm playing with a mystery deck. I'm gonna see if you can figure out what it is. I'll give you a hint. It's fairly meta, and it's actually probably fairly obvious. So put a comment in the comment section down below what you think it is. Whoa! 2012 is back. Ancient Gears, Fiendish Chain, and Torrential Tribute. So it looks like I'm playing with. So that last duel didn't work out. Someone surrendered immediately. So that's my man's and that's my man's are working together. I am playing dinosaurs, and I could not have bricked any harder than I bricked. So here you go, two-dimensional barriers. Hopefully I run at that Savage Twin Twisters. So I'm pretty sure that's my man's and that's my man's are a tag duel, like, purposefully. Luckily, they're both playing Ancient Gears, which means we're gonna win, because Ancient Gears are terrible. Whoa! When did this thing come out? When did this thing come out? When did we say that was okay? What is this thing? I don't know what this is. So we got here, unaffected by spell and trap effects. Other monsters cannot activate their effects during the battle phase. This card can attack all monster opponent controls. This card will inflict piercing. That's very inconvenient for me. That's destroyed by card effect. Okay, cool. That's fun. So I probably should have deburied for fusion, but I didn't anticipate Big Daddy Boss Monster coming out over here. And I got a Soul Absorption played on my side. I'm nervous. I was just not worried, and now I'm very nervous. So double Soul Absorption coming out for Orange Gila. So we're going to be earning some of them life points back. And a Lure of Darkness coming out, so we're going to be guaranteeing 2 draws and 1,000 life points. Get good. That's my man's. Oh, and it's a Necrophase! So the Necrophase is going to pop off. That's my man's is going to lose 5. Orange Gila is going to lose 5 off their deck, and we're going to gain a crap ton. Now, I saw just bad cards. Oh, it's this deck. I think that's... This isn't. I think this is for. I think this is like just Banish.Deck stall, because like I see Ego Boost, which is super bad, Soul Release, which makes sense in this deck, Swords, which is super bad, Battle Fader, which is super bad. Well, Battle Fader is actually pretty good, but come on, man, where are you at? D-Barrier calling Fusion. It's not gonna work though. This thing's unaffected by spell and trap effects. So that didn't literally do anything. I think he might just be throwing away my D-Barriers. Ancient Leaf is played! Because we're in a tag duel, and that's okay. So the draws are real. 2 Allures and an Ancient Leaf. I was nervous, but I forgot. I'm in tag duels, man. My partner's got me. Even if I just brick horribly, horribly wrong and don't activate D-Barrier when a card that Fusion summons gets summoned. What is this thing? Seems alright. So today's episode of Tag Duels Live is brought to you by Cobalt. What literally just happened? But man, this is the new card that just came out, Eater of Millions. By banishing 5 or more cards from your hand, field, and or face down extra deck, cannot be special summoned in any other ways. This card gets 100 attack for each card banished face down. This face up card cannot be attributed. If this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that monster face down. So, Orange Gila, except for I think this thing says you can't activate cards if it's battled. Yeah. So Chaos Giant gets the best of them, but a very good turn by Orange Gila. But anyway, Cobalt tools. What's good about these things is you can use them as a shiv. You can shank people with them too, but you can also unscrew things and rescrew things as well. Let's just talk about this for a second. Do we all remember the deck profile that I had of Fluffals? Of course we do. What did I say? I said, I run Galaxy Cyclone because Twin Twisters is bad in Fluffals. Do you know why I said that? I said because you're going to pitch something off of the Twin Twister, it's going to give away you're running Fluffals, and if you pop the D-Barrier, they're just going to call Fusion and nothing was gained. But if you Galaxy Cyclone a D-Barrier, they're not going to know what's going on. And I got that Fossil Dig. So, I'm not quite sure what I can do here, like, at all. I wish he ran dinosaurs. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna play the banishing game, Um, I should have one dinosaur already in graveyard, so I could add him, send a dinosaur, pitch this. But that only gives me 3. Doesn't matter if it's an attack or defense position because he inflicts piercing. Remember that, kids. I hate how it does this. Like, hey, this is my password. In case anybody wanted to know. It's a big decision. I don't know what there is to do here. So, we're seeing Banish.Deck. I don't know if I can look at my partner's Banish. So he's not running any dragon. Is he running any dinosaurs at all? Busted. So after that, this thing is unaffected by a monster's activated effect. Banish these two to someone else. This guy gained 1,000 for soul absorption. Calculated. This is a quickie. Don't really see the need for that. Destroy soul devouring oviraptor. Maybe. Maybe that gets stricken. That'd be inconvenient as crap. Oh, he's unaffected by activated effects! Cause I'm a savage, and I got him in the graveyard first. I mean, some say I'm really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! And like, when I hear that, this is an activated effect, right? It's not an activated effect. That's fun. Who runs Magic Cylinder? That's so annoying! And tag duels too. This is such a bad card. But, you know, whatever. Supply Squad. Uh-oh. We're seeing Supply. Now I'm scared. Supply Squad is a bad card regardless of the deck you're running. But it is an okay card in decks that... That's so funny that he thought that. Like, no? Chain to Summon? Back to what I was saying about Supply Squad. Supply Squad is a fine card in cards that destroy, and decks that destroy a lot, like Fire Kings, Yang Zing, dinosaurs. Decks that are going to be activating Supply Squad a lot and getting its activation off, that's good. That's a good deck for it. But Ancient Gears is not. Ancient Gears is not a good deck for that. Do they ever like lose anything? Like, I don't think so. What the heck is this thing? Oh, I know this thing. This thing is like the one that like you give it to him and you summon 2 grinder tokens. Is this any monster? Yeah. So this thing's gonna die. Because this thing outs this thing, which is crazy. Because this thing is crazy hard to out. He's activating his effect. He's gonna get striked. Please don't just pass. Please don't just please don't just kill our only out to this card by being a dumbass and then pass. And then set scapegoat and pass. This thing inflicts piercing! It inflicts Can I just call this guy on Skype? Like, hey, how's it going? Yeah. Orange Gilla, I just want to let you know. And then he surrenders! And then he surrenders! And then